Hi guys, welcome to Crossroads Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a short pick a card reading, and this is going to be about who are your ops, who are the people who are opposing you, who are the people that are standing in the way to your fulfillment or happiness, if not just yourself. Keep in mind that this is not going to be for everybody. If you feel like this reading is just not resonating, go check out any of my other pick a card readings or any other great YouTube readings that we have a plethora of. Okay, so this one's number one, the selenite stick. This amethyst is number two, and I forget what this one is called, but this is like a little light yellow stone here. This is number three. Pause the video if you need to. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Just put these here. All right, if you chose pile number one, the selenite, this is your reading. Everything that I'm using is going to be in the description box, okay? Three of spades, the queen of coin. Okay, so for the sake of space, I'm only bringing out a few of the cards at a time, okay? Let me just see how I can space these out, actually. Okay, so immediately, even before laying all the cards down, I can tell that this situation has something to do with you feeling stifled when it comes to your creativity or your money. It's almost like a blockage or an inability to control your own life situation, your own life circumstances. This could be about a work environment, like corporate work environment, or just a very organized, very static kind of way of being when it comes to how you make money. And your creativity, it's almost as if it's stifling your creative force, or it's stifling your ability to feel empowered or have a say in how you generate money or how you just create on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so even if you're not working, it's almost as if like something is, you feel, or at least in your perspective, I can see here, if this is your reading, you feel as if there is a loss of control due to some sort of blockage with either a system or someone who is in authority, who is very dogged in their ways, or not allowing you to express yourself creatively. You're also, even if it's not like a person or a work environment, it could be something like you posting on TikTok or Instagram and finding the algorithm too stifling and not pushing your work or not giving you the fruits of your labor for your creativity or whatever. This could be a myriad of different things. It doesn't have to be a person, but it does seem to me like it is you have the Hierophant here twice. So it seems to be like an environment, like a work environment, or like a, not necessarily work, but like just a figure of authority in your life that is kind of getting in your way. And if this is not work, this could also be kind of like a religious or spiritual sense of a blockage to you developing spiritually, or making money off of or creating things off of your own spiritual and creative impulses. Like something's getting in the way there. Now, who your opposition is, I feel as if this is not a person, it is an organization or a way of thinking. So if it's not the company that you are currently working for, it is kind of like the status quo in your life, the way of thinking that governs your actions and that stifles your actions here. Because it seems to me like you are, you know, feeling almost like stuck, unable to move, denied something here, and disempowered. While the opposition to you is feeling very much grounded in their way of being, very content with how things are, and pretty much unbothered, unworried, or whatever it is that this person or this organization, whatever it is that they're stopping you from doing, is something they're stopping you from doing that because they want to prevent headaches or worries for themselves. And it seems as if they've been successful so far because they look as if they are kind of like enjoying their comforts. Okay, so the more that you stay silent, the more that you deny yourself that creative force to move forward with your ideas, the more comfort and power this other person or other entity sits in. Okay, and it seems to be, it could also be messing with your money here. It could be messing with how much you bring in or how much you make. It could be messing with your desire to even be financially free or create your own business. Whatever it is, this fear, it doesn't even have to be a person or a corporate entity. It could be like your legitimate fears about how things are done to make money, how you were raised, what environment you were raised in matters here, because it could be kind of like a thought form that is stopping you from expanding into the unknown and also kind of like expanding your sense of self in a creative way to make money. It's keeping whatever this is in opposition to you in a comfortable state while you feel kind of suffocated or blocked or stifled. It's making me feel like a blockage right now in like my navel, my navel chakra. And if you guys can, like, I know that a lot of you are not probably into that, but like that chakra has a lot to do with not just sex and sexuality, but like the creative force, right? So I feel as if that kind of energy, that part of your life has been blocked by either this person, this job, or this way of thinking, these limiting beliefs. Okay, it seems to be for the majority of you guys that this is probably going to be a job, an organization, or a religious kind of organization. But for some of you, it's probably the way that you grew up thinking that things ought to be, that are still kind of causing this blockage here for you. And, you know, there's a lot to be done here. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands here. So I feel like there is, like, you're an incredibly creative person, and what you have to create can generate a lot of wealth for you and a lot of comfort for you. It's just that either you are not brave enough to break free from limiting beliefs, or you are in a company or situation in which you are kind of hampered, you're hindered from moving out of, you know, breaking free, because it would affect this other, your ops, it would affect their comfort zone. Okay, let's see, this is from my Money, Power, Respect Oracle. We have financial freedom and networking. So this is something that's coming towards you in the future. I picked these cards from this oracle specifically for opportunities that will present themselves in the near future for you. So we do have financial freedom and networking. So it seems to me, if the more you break out of whatever this company or state of being, and I'm going to continue with company, okay, because for the majority of you guys, it's a place where you're at. It's a group of people that you're with that are kind of limiting, right? So the more you break free and talk to other people and see how they are doing things, you're going to see how yourself can become more financially free and could work on this creative fire, this creative drive that you have to do things for yourself. Okay. So it's almost as if you have to talk to the right people. You have to get yourself out of this negative environment that wants to keep you stuck, wants to keep you down, so that you can get an idea as to how to collect yourself, gain your strength back, and move forward. Okay, let's see what your advice is. This is from the Halloween Oracle. And this is dawn, the light after darkness. So things get better for you now. But see how this owl here is spreading its wings? You have to be brave enough to take flight. You have to be brave enough to charter unknown territory. Or not completely unknown, because you do have this networking energy here. So there are people that can help you. There are courses you can take. There are friends that you could probably talk to. People that have already experienced the kind of life that you want. Those are the people that you need to talk to and you need to be around in order to be this owl, this bird spreading its wings and taking flight and enjoying this financial freedom. Okay, so your ops, your enemies, they are pretty comfortable right now because you're not taking a risk. You're not being brave enough to branch out. You're not, they're keeping you stuck. And while you're stuck, they're comfortable. And I feel that for most of you guys, it's an environment or a job, a workplace, probably even a religious organization for some of you. But for others of you, it's your way of thinking and, obviously the way that you grew up thinking about money and career that needs to change. And this is a pretty straightforward reading. That's what I have for you guys, pile number one. If you liked my reading, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to check out, you want a personal reading, my website's linked below. If you want to purchase any of my oracle decks, they're also linked below. If you want to learn how to read love tarot for yourself, I did write a book. It's available on Amazon, on print, like I have here, or ebook. And it has uprights and reversals and everything you need to know about that. That's going to be linked below as well. Thank you so much for your time, guys. And I will speak to you in your next reading, okay? Bye-bye. Okay, if you chose the amethyst, this is your reading. Everything that I'm using is going to be in the description box below. Here we have the Nine of Wands, contentment, Eight of Spades, work, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, Page of Coin reversed, and the Seven of Coin. I'm going to show only some of the cards right now because I have limited space. I'll show you the rest in a little bit. So let's see. You guys are holding on. It's almost like you're holding on for dear life. Like you have to, whatever it is that you're going through right now, it seems to be working your last resources, your last nerve. I'm getting a feeling of someone being extremely drained, but you have to keep pushing because it's almost as if you just don't have any other recourse or any other way out. It's a constant struggle and it's weighing heavy on your mind. It's almost as if when it's not giving you anxiety, it's giving you deep depression. It's a struggle constantly. Maybe this could also be, this seems to be a little bit more emotional for you than the first pile that I picked. This seems to be a lot more, it could be about work, but it seems to be a lot more emotional than the first one. So I'm getting the feeling here that whomever your ops, your enemies, your adversaries are, they seem to be winning. They seem to be winning in your point of view with how you are being affected by this situation. It seems to be constant fights in which you feel as if you have to continuously put on defenses. Try to defend yourself from limiting situations. It could be a group of people that are causing this hurt to you. Maybe a work environment, maybe, you know, people who are gossiping, maybe about you. I don't feel like that's for everybody. I know that's super specific, but I feel as if it is, whatever the situation is for you, it's kind of draining for you mentally. And when you check out of this mentally, it's heavy on your heart. It's almost as if I gotta get up again and brave this every single freaking day and I get no rest. This is what I'm getting for you, okay? And it seems to be no way out on your perspective here. Now for the other, for your ops, for your opposition here, your people who are countering your will here, let's just say that. It's almost as if this is a relationship, this is a person who has gotten comfortably bored in a relationship, in a connection. It's almost as if you could probably be dealing with somebody who has other people on the side, if this is for a love reading. But I think this is more so for kind of like I don't think this is a love reading per se. I think that this is kind of like a person that might be on the sidelines looking at you. If this is not a person that you're with or that you've been with, this is somebody that is probably kind of like on the sidelines, like a third person. And whatever this person is feeling, or this thing, I'm not even going to say it's a job environment. It might not be. Not just yet. I need to pull more information for that. But I feel like whomever this person is that is in opposition to you, they are quite comfortable watching from the sidelines. As, you know, I feel as if their perspective of you is that you are not, for them, that you are inadequate. Let me just say that. For whatever it is that you guys are involved in or doing. If this is your person, if this is a love reading, guys, this is a huge red flag, because whomever it is that you're with or you're fighting for, this person does not think you're it. Let's just say that. This person does not think you're the one. They might be, there might be another person on the side here if this is a love reading, because this is telling me blatantly that they're entertaining this connection with you, but you are not their person. You are not the one. There's something that they think they see lacking in you, okay? Unfortunately. Now, if this is a job connection, this is a career that is happy to take from you and look down at you at the same time, okay? Like they're happy to, you know, have you work your life away for them while also critiquing you from the sidelines, okay? And paying you very meagerly for work that is draining you. But let's get some more information about who, you know, who exactly these people are. Where's my other deck? All right, give me a second, guys. I gotta pull this deck. It's definitely somebody that's keeping close tabs on you. It could be a failed relationship or a relationship that's on its way out. But I do feel as if this is a false... something that gave you great hope in the beginning and failed at it, or pulled the kind of like they fooled you into thinking that it was what they were offering was more than what it was. This is a person or an entity or place. This is a person that is jealous of you if this is a relationship. Let me see. Here we have the Moon in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So specifically, this could be a, this could be, again, I'm getting a third party for, and I hate saying it that way because, God, that word is so played out in these readings. But this could be a third party that's hanging on the outskirts of a connection here that could be jealous of you. When it comes to whatever it is, like this relationship that you have. And if this is your career, it could be somebody that does not want to see you succeed, somebody that does not want you to do better than them. They could have tricked you into believing that they were friendly, but they're really just keeping tabs on you. Okay, this is a relationship with somebody who may be really, they may be smiley on the outside, but on the inside, they are disdainful of you. There's this jealousy here and this anger. I don't know if it's misdirected anger because of a third party situation, if it's a relationship, but if it's work, it is just, they're just wanting to, it seems like they're wanting to block you from getting anywhere sooner, anywhere fast when it comes to this, whatever, this job, if it's a job. But if it's a connection, I feel like there's a person on the outskirts here that is jealous of this connection. And if this is your relationship, then this is a person that, whomever it is that you're with, if this is a person that's happy to be with you and put you there as a placeholder, but they're looking at you as if you're not it, you're not the one. You're not their hopes and dreams. I feel as if they see you for, like, they magnify your negative qualities and completely ignore or are jealous of any of your positive qualities, if you get what I'm saying. And this is a mixed bag when it comes to who exactly this person is, because I'm getting that for some of you, this is a love situation, and for others of you, this is your career situation, where you may be involved with an Aquarius or a fire sign that is kind of jealous of you when it comes to your career, wanting to keep you down when it comes to your career. Somebody who probably seemed good at first, and later on, it's kind of like they revealed themselves to be very snappy, very cold in their mannerisms or their words towards you. Now, if this is a relationship, again, this is a content relationship for this other person here to have you there. But it's almost, again, as if you're just like a placeholder until they find somebody better. And I know that hurts to say, but that's what I'm getting here. And I feel as if being in this connection for you is a constant struggle, because while you may not want to rock the boat and make things worse, you are deeply unsatisfied and unhappy here. It could be the constant bickering or just the feeling as if you are, I don't know, like you're constantly being beaten down by this person, or, you know, being a work environment, or, you know, your lover, or the possibility that your lover may have other people around them, which is completely founded here. I feel like it's founded because it's almost as if this is a lover, they have a roaming eye. So this one's a little bit confusing because it's for two big groups of people And I feel as if, while it may be for work for some of you, it could be a relationship for others. So that's what I'm getting here. Like, whomever you're dealing with, when it comes to your relationships, be very careful that they're not just, you know, they don't have you there just to have you there. And your job, try not to divulge too much of your life to whomever it is that you're working for or you're working with, because it seems as if they're happy to keep you there, paying you meagerly, and stopping you from advancing. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is from the Money, Power, Respect Oracle. We have Money Talks, and we have the Unique Self. All right, so I pulled these from this Oracle deck specifically to see what's coming up for you. So you will probably have the opportunity, if this is for work, you will have the opportunity to maybe negotiate your salary, and put out there everything that you bring to your job, you bring to the table somehow. For others of you, and this is an emotional situation or a love situation, it could be that you have a talk with this person, or you're gonna have to have a talk with this person about your own value in this connection and what you're willing to take and not take. For some of you guys, you might be with somebody that you're dependent on financially, and this is calling you to kind of see how you can possibly make yourself less reliant on them. But I also feel as if you are not completely valuing yourself in this situation. You are undervaluing yourself. You have uniqueness, you have unique gifts that you bring to these relationships or this connection. And if this other party does not see it that way and they want to keep you down, they don't want to acknowledge your value, then maybe it's time for you to think of ways in which you can exit this situation and move towards a place when it comes to your career or a relationship that actually values you. Okay? From the Halloween Oracle, we have the Underworld. Okay, so you're gonna be going through a big transformation. It's going to feel scary for you at first. Here we have, it says, where all things pause and begin again. It's going to feel scary for you at first to move away from this situation, but you're going to come out on top at the end if you choose to take this opportunity and move towards a place that values you, or a relationship that values you more and causes you less grief, and doesn't cause you this grief or trauma or constantly being in this fight or flight mode. Okay? I feel like this change might be uncomfortable for you at the very beginning, especially with the way that things are going right now with the world. We can't just pull up and leave. So this is going to require a lot of planning on your part, but it will be completely worth it, because you'll transform, or you'll move into an area in which you'll be able to more so be yourself and be valued for being yourself. Okay, guys? That was your reading, pile number 2. Sorry for the confusion, as I feel like I'm still reading for 2 vast collectives, one for work and one for love. Maybe this applies to on both sides of that spectrum for you. But if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to check out any of these Oracle decks, they are linked below. If you want to learn how to read love readings for yourself, I have this book available on Amazon. It's on print and it's in ebook form as well. Has uprights and reversals and extra stuff, you know, if you wanted to learn tarot for love, okay? It's linked below. So guys, thank you, and I will speak to you guys in your next reading, okay? Bye-bye. For those of you who chose this little yellow crystal, this is your reading. I still forgot what this is called, but here it is. Actually, let me put it here. Remember that this may not be for you. If you feel it's not for you, choose another pile. Everything that I'm using is going to be in the description box, okay? So we have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Spades, the Joker, here we have the Queen of Cups reversed, the Four of Coins reversed, and the Two of Wands. We have the Hanged Man reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed. There's a lot of stagnancy in your energy. Not your energy particularly, but in the situation that we're reading for you, okay? I'm going to reveal these next cards in a few. I need more space here. But anyways, ooh. It seems to me like you're dealing with something or someone who might, you might, because this here says treasury here and I can't like unsee that. So you may be dealing with somebody that has like a spicy mouth here, or a very negative kind of demeanor towards you. A possible air sign, Gemini, Aries. I'm not sorry, not Aries. I don't know why I said Aries, but maybe that's for some of you guys over there. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel as if this situation has left you feeling bereft and as if you have to let go of it, like you have to release it. And for some of you guys, this could be a love situation. And I feel like strongly, like emotionally, this could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be like a connection with your, you know, a family member, sibling, a release that has happened or that has had to happen because you had to stand up for yourself, right? I feel as if this situation for you, at least in your perspective, if this is your reading, you may have felt drained. You may have felt like you can't give no more. You've given so much. You have been left like without and unstable. There's this energy of being physically unstable as well. So maybe there's that part of there that you may have left a relationship in which you were dependent on somebody for finances. But obviously that's very, very specific. It's not going to be for everyone. But I feel as if there was a connection here that has been leaving you completely emotionally emptied, drained, made you possibly second guess yourself and your own values. But I feel as if you are coming out of that situation, as if you're finding your sense of strength and you're finding your connection with your higher self as well. You're finding yourself after having lost yourself in some kind of negative connection here. Now the ops here, or the enemy, the person or play or thing, because it could be a entity as well. It could be a job for some of you. The person, or let's just go with person for now. I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was kind of like a double dealer, like a person who was like a double agent, like a real true op here. When I get the Hangman in reverse, it's somebody who's really notorious for being either a bad boy, bad girl, or somebody who keeps getting away with shit unscathed, right? I feel as if you're dealing with somebody who's like that, who has very reckless and loose morals, if this is a relationship or connection that you have been dealing with. Now, right now, they might be feeling as if the situation with you is over, or like, not over. I feel like they're more so thinking that it's stuck. I feel like they're thinking, and I'm getting for most of you guys that this is a romantic connection. They're thinking that things are slow right now, but at the end they'll win. I feel as if they're feeling as if this is just like a timeout where they get to release themselves, but it's almost as if they see themselves as getting away with something, possibly getting away with what they may have done to you. There's this, it's almost, it seems like you're dealing with a person that has that mentality of break up to make up kind of thing. It's like they're okay with letting go of the situation for now, but to them it's a standstill. Like it could be over for you, like you're trying to pick your life up, but this person doesn't see it that way. This person sees it, okay, we're on timeout right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and get back with the viewer, you, okay? Sometime in the future is what I'm getting here. Now, sorry, let me pick something up right now. I feel like there's a part of this person who has kind of delighted in getting away or getting out of a situation unscathed. Again, moving away from this situation has increased your own personal fortune. Like you have had to become this disciplinarian in your own life. You have had to stop giving to this situation in order to increase your fortune or make this wheel turn for you instead of how it is turning against this person here. But trust, this person feels happy that they didn't get worse treatment from whatever it is that they may have done. And I feel as if this person does not perceive the situation as truly over. I feel like they think that they can come into your life and regain your trust and start over again. They don't feel like this is truly over, if you know what I'm saying. Let me pull a few more here. Yeah, the Magician and the Ace of Coin in reverse, both. This is not a person. This is a person who likes to keep control of this situation, of any situation that they're in. They're very manipulative. I feel like this person could be really shallow as well, or controlling with money, or they could feel as if right now they're down on their luck, but their luck is going to change soon, is what I feel. That this is their mentality. This is your op. This is the op in your life. I feel like this is either a lover, a past lover, for most of you guys. I don't think that this is career. I think this is really someone that you were dealing romantically in the past with, that you have had enough. Like you have taken a kind of a leadership and a disciplinarian approach with your emotions. This is not the kind of person that easily gives up. Right now, they may be feeling like they're down on their dime, they're down on their luck, but eventually that they're going to, you know, regain this situation somehow with you. This was supposed to be a short reading. This was supposed to be a short reading, but I'm curious as to how this person's mind works. Yeah, I feel like this person feels as if they got away with shit. Yeah, the Knight of Wands in the World. Like they got away with the hurt they may have caused or whatever it is that they did. Although they are stuck, there's this energy of them being stuck, having to let go of something. I feel like that's having to let go of you as an option for now. But I feel as if this person thinks that they think that your life is a revolving door. You understand what I'm saying? Even if it's not, I know that this is their perspective, that they're eventually their wheel is going to turn right side up, and they'll be able to do the same things that they're able to do again and again. Even if it's not with you, I feel like this person feels as if they can continue to keep being this way with everyone else as well. Okay? So that's the type of sly, manipulative type of person that you're dealing with. And I feel as if this is in love. I mean, it could be career for some of you guys, dealing with someone like that at work. But for the majority of you guys, I feel like this is a love, or was a past love situation. Now, this is from the Money, Power, Respect Oracle. Creativity and the honorable thing. This is, I pulled these cards specifically to know what is coming for you. I feel as if, again, with the sword and the queen here, you did the right thing with cutting this person off. They were blocking your life force. They were blocking that energy that you needed to continue to create the life that you're wanting. So whatever thing it was that you cut yourself away from, you need to understand, if you don't already, that you did the right thing. And that this is going to pay out for you in the end. I feel as if with this creativity card, this is what you did in the past or are on your way to do right now with cutting that negative energy out, is going to bring a new sense of like creative flow into your life. And that could be in creating new connections, new relationships, or, you know, starting your own business. Because whatever this situation was, it wasn't just blocking you romantically. It was also blocking your sense of creation and your sense of flow. And you know, pretty much everything that this beautiful Queen of Cups stands for, she was reversed. She was blocked here. But as you cut that energy off, now things are able to flow for you energetically in a much more joyful way in your life, right? Now here, this is the Halloween Oracle, and this is going to be your advice. Here we have scrying, intuition. All right, so you've learned this lesson with this person. Now it is important for us to understand, in order to not repeat these things, how we can listen to our intuition when meeting new people. Like, where do we place our boundaries? What people do we allow into our lives, right? It's, you know, before it gets this messy again with anyone else, it's important to really listen in on yourself and what your intuition is telling you about someone. Do you want to allow, you know, what kind of people do you want to allow around you, basically? I feel like this is also telling you that you will be able to tell in the future what kind of energy a person is putting out, or what kind of, you know, person, any new connection that comes your way will be. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. It's kind of early right now. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. I hope that you liked your reading, learned something from it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to get any of these decks, they're going to be listed below. If you want to learn to read for love tarot reading specifically, I wrote this book. It's available on Amazon in a print and an ebook version. So it does have upright and reversals and extra stuff here for all those of you who want to learn to read love tarot specifically. If you want to check out any of my other readings, there you should easily be able to find them on my page. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.